What's going on, guys? Patch here with the man Bandido Mike, 1878 Casuals. Just kind of piggybacking on what Ryan and Casey said, that we don't want to have to be talking about these referees every week. And like I said, it's not just us that is suffering. It's the whole league. The inconsistency and the bullshit with these refs. Nobody can check these refs. If you say something in your post-match interview, you get a fine. But then nobody does anything about it. And but again, not going to make excuses. We should have scored a couple. We had some chances, but it just didn't feel... I mean, especially after the Casemiro red card, we just did not...
The game was very disconnected at that point.
It was very disconnected. I didn't think we looked good, but yeah, what were your thoughts?
Yeah, I think enough has been said about the officiating, so I'm going to focus on the game. And to our credit, I mean, we were a man short. We did, we had the same XG, about the same possession with a man down. Southampton is, they're happy with the point. So yeah, like you said, the game was very disconnected at that point. So we had to really change the tactics and try to look for an opportunity. We took the opportunity. Bruno had a really nice look at goal.
That looked in. Those fucking camera angles, man.
Yeah, it was an inch on the other side of the post, and that goes in. We made our subs. Garnacho looked lively again.
Did he get injured, or did Ten Hag take him off because something wasn't working?
It's hard to tell. I mean, I did see him laboring back on defense, so perhaps it was an injury, but can't really say for sure. But yeah, to the boys' credit, they did organize. They're talking to each other. And
some errant passes, though, some passes that are just like, oh, come on, you can do better than that.
And then Bruno had to drop down to the 6. He's not. He wants to play like he's an attacking player. He wants to make that half turn.
He's got to play behind the number 9.
And he in the 6 you don't have that time. So disjointed because we're having to play out of position. And then for all his great saves, fantastic save by David De Gea, and Licha, to his credit, tracked back, to tighten the angle. Again, De Gea wasn't great in his distribution, but yeah, not much going on in the game. It did get a little wide open, going back and forth, but Southampton just doesn't have the quality, I felt, to
we were
to really test out
Southampton.
Yeah, if they're more clinical, they create more and they score a goal. So in the end, bad situation, but it's a point. And we regroup and see what we can do without Casemiro at this point.
Do we chalk today up as just kind of one of those games where it's just kind of, I hate using this phrase, but just kind of a bad day at the office, like just shit just wasn't working, and then it was also extrapolated by the fact that we lost Casemiro?
Yeah, I think that was about the 30th minute. We didn't look great. Everything changed after that.
Right.
That send off, and it was.
Like we were at like a 6 or a 7, and then we lose Casemiro, and we go down to like a 3 or a 4.
Yeah, you could see. Southampton is going to make it difficult for you. They're happy to get a draw at Old Trafford, obviously. So, the red card really changed everything tactically wise, and what we can do and where we can take our chances. But yeah, credit to the boys. They didn't concede. They didn't hang their heads. And they went out and took their chances where they could.
Yeah.
So, we're not happy with the point, but in the circumstances, I think you'll take that.
Do we try to appeal that red card?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't think I don't see the league going against their own officials at this point. It's just my opinion, but I think take the point and then we'll regroup.
Yeah, we just be grateful it's not a loss and cut our losses.
Yeah, they did have a couple. They had one big chance where they hit the post. They didn't create a whole lot. We always felt like Ward-Prowse and set pieces is where they wanna take their chances, right?
Yeah. I mean, Walcott had 2 opportunities, great saves from De Gea, and then that stinger that hit the post. But it could have been 3-0 on their day. I felt like it wasn't either of our days today. You know what I mean? Had it been their day, we would have lost 3-0. Had it been our day, we could have won 5-1. So it's just kind of, I don't know. I mean,
yeah, it wasn't a great game by either side, and then like you said, it was exacerbated by the send-off. So we're gonna have these blips. We're gonna have these games throughout the season. Obviously, we're not a finished product.
Exactly.
But the boss, we believe in him. We believe in the team, and it's an upward trajectory, even though this is a downward blip. So
we're still on the ascendancy.
Yeah, so it's good to see, especially after last week. Don't want to dwell on that, but the reaction and going out and getting a win in Europe, and it's time to take care of the league a little bit and start getting 3 points.
Yeah, I like it, love it. Well, take us home.
All right, y'all. That was a dreary Sunday watching Manchester United struggle a man down against a 12-man side, plus the referee, Southampton. But that's football. That's the way it goes. We support the boss. We support the Reds. And we'll see you next time for 1878 Casuals. We'd like to thank the people that stand by us, Terrace Colt and Mumu Mia. Shout out to Mark
over here.
And we'll see you next time.